All right, you wannabe bogans out there, how you going? Pointer bogan here, mate. The most handsome bogan on the internet, even with the short hair and the no beard. Yeah, well, that other bogan was a little bit more handsome than me, must admit. So let's kill this down a little bit and get that ugly mug looking a little bit better now. All right, that Russell Crowe look was a much better look, wasn't he? Look, back to basics, bogans. First, we'll just have a quick look at what the charts are doing. Um, Biddy's still look. We're coming into this area, this time of where it's doing its second moonshot. We can see with the light blue, that's the track we're on. The brown one's the average of the other two runs that we've had. So the first one there was the second wave, first wave, then the second wave, and basically this is what we're having here. First wave, and now we're coming into the second wave. We're about to hit this parabolic stuff. I mean, there's 100 in the middle, so that's all looking pretty good. It's all exciting times. Having a look at our rainbow chart, we're in the hodl now. We're having a little bit of a dip. We'll see in a minute. Then it could be good time to accumulate a little bit more, where it's still cheap and accumulate before it takes for a nice big run before the end of the year. What else we got? We got the stock to flow. Still doing pretty good. See, we've had a little pullback. We're coming into yellow very shortly. And yellow historically is a bit of a run. That's just how many days out from the next halving. So we're looking around about the 800 to the 600 mark at the moment. We before the 800 days until the next halving. That's when we're looking at probably seeing a peak, and certainly before 600 days until the next halving, we will give you our strategy of how to pull out of your crypto and accumulate coins on the way down, but protecting our profits. Get into that a bit more later. I'm asked by a fair few people what coins to buy. I like this. EOS is starting to come back into a bit of a buy. You can see they're coming back on a bit of a pullback here. Polkadot's always a nice one of ours. He's one of our favourites. You can see he's coming back for another bit of a pullback too. So buying the dips, people. Buying the dips. We'll have a quick look have a look over. Get that ugly mug off them. Here we go. So we are in a sea of red. Sort of, 5, 6, 7% down on most of them. So buying the dips, all I can say. I've said for quite a long time that 50,000 is a very cheap Bitcoin. For the new bogans, anything I say in dollars is usually American dollars. So that's what it's all bought with anyway, really. So 45,000 is a fairly cheap Bitcoin. It may pull back maybe 43 before another one. 3.2 is a pretty good ETH to buy it. And look at Cardano's creeping up here. What is it, the fifth biggest market cap or something at the moment? Another good coin that we've got our bogas onto beforehand. Now, did purchase some on Coinspot the other day. Still a little bit of Ethereum in here. Always keep something in there, some of your Bitcoin or some Ethereum, just a little bit in there. Yo-Yo, like the name of it. That's the only reason I bought it. And a bit of Arc. Arc, I think, is the next one to have a bit of a run. Yo-Yo is cheap enough that it doesn't really matter. Just a couple $100 on each of them. And you know, 500-600 on something Ethereum. We'll come back and have a look at that later on, but they're just some of the recent ones that I have bought. New Bogans. Oh, I would get you to probably sign up if you're Australian. Coinspot, it's easy to play with. Fees are a little bit more expensive, but in the long run, you're either claiming the fees or you're making so much it doesn't really matter. So Coinspots are easy to get money in and out. Once you do buy a fair chunk of either Bitcoin or Ethereum, I'd be putting okay, how much? I don't know. None of this is financial advice, as you know. You follow Pointer Bogan and do what he does. You'll end up with all your shopping, all your belongings in a shopping trolley, living from bus stop to bus stop. BlockFi pays you your 6.8%, pays high interest, compounding daily. Put a wad of it in BlockFi. Sign up with BlockFi. Sign up with Coinspot, but then go and sign up with BlockFi. Now, when we do sign up, use a new email address. Go to something like Secure Mail, Proton Mail. Gmail will only allow you a certain amount of free email addresses, but certainly go make another email address for any new account that you do open on any of these exchanges. Change every new exchange you sign up with, have a new email address. Write down all your passwords. Write down everything you can think of for all your passwords in your book. Do not lose your book, and make sure that everything is written down, especially 24-word passwords. Chop and change your passwords for your email addresses. Everything like that. When they do ask you to verify things, verify it with the 2FAS. Just go ahead and Google 2FAS. Make sure it's that shield. This one, 2FA authentication app. Download him onto your phone. Advantages there, it's not Google. All of these places, when you go to verify, they'll want some sort of verification, and to use, when it says use Google authentication, use 2FAS authentication. Do not use Google, use 2FAS, the one with the shield. This is the advantages with this one, is you can use it over a few different platforms, and your information isn't going to Google. So when you do open up your Coinspot account, go to authentication and verify everything. Verify all your mother's maiden name, your colour, whatever undies you got on today, if any, and just verify everything. But when it asks for Google authentication, use your 2FAS. Then do the same with BlockFi. Verify everything with your new email address, your new passwords. You write down your 24 password. You write everything down into your book. BlockFi will pay you 6.8% interest, and it will also pay you that in coin. So I get my interest paid to me in Ethereum. For me at the moment, it's all about accumulating more coins. Then I'd say just open up a ByBit account. Go to ByBit. This is where we trade using a little bit of leverage, a little bit of light leverage. We would we can look, only just keep a small amount in here. So, for example, most of my money is in my hard wallet, which is my Nano S and my Nano X. Nano S is good. It's USB, hold a fair bit of coin. Doesn't hold all the coins, but holds a fair few. Nano X is also excellent because I can connect that Wi-Fi with my phone in case I do need to make a purchase. Like I'd say, the majority, at least 75% would be on a wallet, put away. A small amount, a couple of thousand, not even 1,000, was it 1,100 in Coinspot. Probably put a little bit more of a chunk into BlockFi, and just keep maybe $500,000 in ByBit and also Binance. Now, there's links down below in the description. Click onto the links, sign up with them, use our affiliated links. You're helping out our channels. Thank you very much. And we'll keep on giving you some of these good insights on how to ride this second wave. ByBit is fairly simple to join. Binance is a little bit more complicated. But again, verify everything. Verify your mother's maiden name, verify your pet name, verify emails. When it asks for Google authentication, you will use your 2FAS. You will be writing down everything in your books. You'll be writing down all your information in here using your email address. If you are Australian, you're listening to this, you should also join CoinJar. CoinJar I use for my personal expenses, and it will give you a card. It actually is handing out MasterCard, digital MasterCard, what are they called? Direct debit cards. So you can use it like a credit card. Takes coins. You use your coins to make purchases. I use it for my personal expenses so that it's not taxable. Not financial advice. None of this is financial advice. Do not take any word that Porter Bogan gives you as of financial advice. All right. So people have been asking what dot. I like polka dot. It's always done good by me. You can see it's starting to have a bit of a pullback, and it may go a little bit lower, but it's a fairly good price. EOS, I think, is also a very good price at the moment. It's having a little bit of a pullback here. Pretty good entry points for me. These are some of these ones that I am looking at quite seriously. We do constantly look at all the different coins there are. Litecoin, I probably use Litecoin the most on my CoinJar account. So when I do deposit money or coins into my CoinJar account, I would more than likely have it as Litecoin. Just a personal preference there. Of course, Biddy's just having a little bit of a rest, little bit of a pullback here today. We can see it's lined up. As first wave is coming up, it's lining up for its second wave. Once we get back up into this blue area, it's off to the races again. Gotta love it. Another one I have been looking at recently is the Atom. Adam's had a bit of a run. I'm going to wait for him to come back down a little bit. But that is certainly one on the watch list. Luna. Luna's a new one that we're certainly looking at, and we love the look of this. It's probably a good chance to buy right now, actually. Now, some of the other trades that we have that we quite often do would be something like Let's find one here. Oh, we've been asked about Harmony as well. Harmony, yeah. If some of the older bogans know that Harmony, I've done very, very well with Harmony, and I do love Harmony. And it is having a pullback. It looks like it is time to step back into Harmony there. It has got a long way to go. Cardano had a bit of a pullback too. Here we go, Harmonies. Look, oh, you love Harmony. She's so beautiful. So that is definitely coming back down, and certainly worth a buy. Coming down around here, what are you, 14 cents, 13 cents? Put it, yeah, order for 13, boys. That's back down here, so shit, if I could get a 12, if that would wick down to 12, I'd be a very happy camper there. And what was the other one? Raymond Cardano has done well again. It's having a bit of a pullback. It went with 320. Having a pullback. Mark my words, boys. Like I said from the beginning, that is a $10 coin. So there's just some of the things that we would. Well, I certainly have been buying, and some of the other bogans that are in here have been buying as well. There's only, how many would there be? Two people that maybe have bought at the wrong time. Don't go off and make big purchases thinking that it's you know better than everyone else, or you're just having a bit of a punt. Certainly don't use money that you can't afford to lose. But before you do make any sort of significant sort of purchase, you strongly recommend go off to the Discord group and ask. We've got a lot of people in there that will give you damn good, honest answers that have been looking at the markets. We follow a few people. We've also got a lot of, I'm in a group of a lot of Americans and British people, so we sort of like, something's happening around the world all the time, and we've got people looking at it constantly. And us Aussie bogans here are certainly kicking goals left foot and right foot lately. So, quick recap, guys. Go to your Coinspot, go to your BlockFi, go to your ByBit, go to your Binance. Binance is the NASDAQ of cryptos. You can do almost anything there. It's worthwhile just having a couple of $100 in there. Also, if you're going to use it for your own personal expenses, a couple of $100 in here. So when we say let's get locked and loaded, what we're saying here is have money, have some of the altcoins are pretty good here for Coinspot. Your Biddy and your Binance, your Biddy, your BNB, Binance coin, your Ethereum, some of the bigger coins, put into BlockFi and get interest paid to you. Get your interest paid to you in cryptocurrency, in crypto coins. ByBit, we can trade up to 100 times on that with 100 times leverage, but only use money you can afford to lose and only make it small amounts. We do not recommend at all leveraging 100 times, but on some of these trades, it's like, here we go. Dot versus, this is Binance, but Dot versus Bitcoin. Suspect Dot to come up a bit stronger than Bitcoin in this little recovery, and as you can see in the last little bit, it will shoot up. So we're seeing it coming down, even down here. It's a good time to trade with just lightly leveraged. And CoinJar. Look, I hope this helps you out a bit, guys. Always remember 2AF, 2FAS. Always start with a new email address. Always write everything down. Get all them locked and loaded. I know some of you Bogans don't have time to even scratch your ass. Make the time, half an hour here, half an hour there. Sign up to them all. Just get it all locked and loaded. Get it all ready. We're going to ride this second wave. This second wave is going to be huge. And I want to drag along as many Bogans as possible. Get onto our Discord. All the links you need to know are in the description below. Have a look at that. Like and subscribe. Send it to your mates, and I'll try and put something interesting. There should be something interesting that you can click onto after this one. But Pointer Bogan out.